Hello, continuing on our journey for tanks that have been buffed with Update 2.0, we now have the Concept 5. Now the buff for this vehicle was mainly to the gun. As you can see now this has a 460 alpha damage gun instead of the 430. The premium APCR also went up from 318 pen to now 328. And the accuracy went all the way down to 0.27 base. This now means it has the best base accuracy in the game along with the Vickers 3 and the Grilla 15. And yes, I know the Japanese heavies do have a cooldown mechanic, but you have to activate the mechanic to actually achieve that accuracy. And what this has meant since the 2.0 release is that the mark requirement went from around about 4k to now 4.8, although only very good players are playing this probably. The reason being is that most people are grinding tier 11s. Well, this is not the ideal map for the Concept if I'm honest, but sure. Obviously starting out we have the standard loadout, which I think most people would run, 50-50 kind of loadout with the ammo, using standard equipment, no field mods. Let's see what we can actually achieve on this map. I'm going to start out by just pop one into there. Didn't see a splash. We didn't get spotted. Maybe we hit. I will say the more annoying thing about this tank getting updated is that it sounds like a lawnmower when it drives. Ah, that's a KR1 platoon. That's not really what you want to be seeing. We might need to leave in a second, because that hacker is not surviving for very long. I might be able to put one more in before we need to really leave, but I think the CGC is going to die. I mean, the very nice thing about this tank is that you do not need stab, like at all. V5s are pushing in. I want to try and assist them as best as I can. I'm going to load premium for obvious reasons. It's a KR1. I can't actually pen the weak spot unless I load premium. Nice weak spot, by the way. That is not a clean shot into that. I will be able to get one into you, though. And now we need to reverse. And, I mean, the game is over. Unless we somehow start winning over the other side, the game is not going to be in our favour. So we need to try and run away and then see if we can have our team pull back once they kill all of these. Yeah, that's the only real way that we're going to get more out of this game. That's a lot of tank destroyers there, though. Thank goodness they're not all looking. We will go back into AP, though. KR1 is pushing down there, but I have no way of actually seeing him. I'm trying to think what would be best here. Probably shooting the EBR, and maybe just shooting the base. They do appear to want to push this, though. But they don't just want to straight up... oh. Should have stayed with APCR, honestly. I mean, there is no way that I am getting much out of this game. Like, I could start farming these, or start shooting these, but... it's really not going to make much of a difference. Like, we've lost this game either way. Hello. I mean, okay, I can't even aim, apparently. This is the one thing I really don't like about the Concept, is that you just can't move in it. Like, when you are in close quarters, you really feel very constricted. And we did actually get one blind into the first bit that we shot. I mean, we come top on damage. The game lasted 4 minutes. Well, welcome to Fjords, and we obviously have the Peasant Loadout now. We're going to go up to the top over here, and we will then see what we can do. Obviously, with the Concept, the biggest issue with this tank is, honestly, mobility. I mean, I briefly touched on it last game, and it really is that you just don't feel agile. Top speed, absolutely fine. But being able to actually turn in tight situations and actually move around the map freely, you don't feel as free as a Leo 1. And I think that's my biggest issue with this tank. Like, right now, it feels like a bit of a slug when you're just trying to get a, you know, refine your movement a little bit. Why are you here? That is an impressive place to put your KR1. I mean, you're going to die for it. Oh, he's not going to die for it because there's an IS-7 here as well. Why is everyone being like this? I don't get it. Okay. And, right. Why? And there is a mouse, a 62... I don't understand. These games are not normal. Like, in the slightest. They all can't pen an IS-7. How are they still alive? Finally! Why is there a 60 TP? I'm sorry, but these games are not normal. They are not normal games. Everybody is missing, apparently. The KR1's free to do whatever he pleases. That was fun. Attempt number 2. This time on Pilsen. Never mind. There is no point of going that way. We are just going to die. So we may as well go and play with the heavy tanks somehow. In fact, I might even be able to go over here with my little lawnmower. That is a lot of heavy, sir. Got a little Type 5. Not really little. Good, well, the mouse is just going to sit there for an eternity now. I mean, at least if they push through here, I should be able to help them out. These are very strange games, honestly. Like, very, very strange games. And I guarantee you, if I peek out this side, the mouse will still be sitting there waiting for me. The mouse has moved. A rarity. And maybe we can get a little bit of an angle like this. Without... Oh. That's okay. It's so awkward just to do little micro movements in this tank. There's a Leo. Hello. Are you actually going to continue going forwards? I might not spot him until he comes all the way forwards. Like, he could just sit behind here and just spot me, I think. Is the STRV taking damage? He's not. Okay. Okay. I need to try and take out the E5, because he's actually going to be very annoying to our team. Mouse is dying. That's no problem. He's also slower than the E5. Trying to pen an E5 lower plate, though, is always a struggle, especially if he angles down a little bit. E5 looks like he's going to run off. That's a terrible shot, Max. And he actually escapes. That's incredible. And the mouse also survives. Actually insane. I have no idea what is happening in these games. It's so awkward. Yeah, good luck penning a concept at it, not concept, a Centurion at this type of range. Let's see. I mean, I can pen his Cupola and that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the mouse is pushing forwards again, and this is a problem. I'm just gonna try and run while I still can. Okay. It doesn't make sense. These games do not make sense. Well, I mean, at least we won because it's impossible for them to actually push into our base. Apply. As always, before we go into the try-hard loadout, we're going to run through the field mods. Left, right, left, left, left. Well, let's just see if we can actually have a better game than 2k damage because, yeah, that's not been possible so far. You know what? Every single time I play this vehicle, I just wish I was in a Leo 1. Interesting. No one's actually trying to push up to the hill. Everybody's just kind of sitting there quite happy. Okay. Is this imbattable really going to be pushing this? That's not an ideal play. Yep, he's going to try and push it. The Manticore going for him? That won't end well. Surely not. Well, okay. Okay, it's time to move before we start getting shot by everybody. Maybe we should try and help out these over this side. Spotted by the ST2. He didn't win the trade. Alright, the Taschenrath is on his way. The Minnow is also on his way. Okay, let's see if we can just start farming these. I mean, we are minus 6k, which is not great. They shouldn't really be able to push this. I'm a bit worried about peeking this because of the Minnow that's just looking at us, though. Alright, if our rat gets into the game, and then them two can fight, then we can try and peek this. We're also losing 1 to 5, so my hopes of having a normal game are not going so well. I have no idea where that even penned. Leo 120. Not quite the angle I want. There's the Archem. Hello, friend. He miss! Oh, man. I mean, the gun feels great, but, like, it's not going to change the outcome of this game, is it? Oh, wow. 1 to 12. These games really just not it, are they? Wow! And he's flipped himself. I mean, 4.3. Top on the team. Top on the game, actually. I mean, do you know what? Honestly, the whole thing about the concept has always just been, it's just a gun. That's it. You don't have anything else really going for you. Mobility? Okay, yes, in a straight line, as we've already mentioned, but not really. The gun has always just been the just best feature about the tank. Honestly, if you can afford it, like, there's no real reason to not go full APCR because it is just better. Which is, you know, a shame. But it's not like it's unusable with the standard rounds. Right? It's definitely not. Shell velocity wise, like 1420. It's just much nicer. Not to mention the buff now to the premium rounds pen makes this quite nice to play with. And I mean, like, this is basically how you want to play this tank. You have to get into a situation where you're at the back Nobody can really spot you, and then you just do the damage. That's where you need to be with this vehicle. We also need to be a little bit further back from this bush. Maybe now with the E5 peaks we can spot him. Well, not spot him, but shoot him unspotted. The other thing with this tank is that you don't get camo. It's kind of pointless even putting camo on the vehicle because it really doesn't do much. I believe you can get up to around about 20% with a camo crew, which is not a lot. I mean, E5 is peaking. The game's over. It's 6-1. It's so weird. Like, the matchmaker currently is very, very strange. I don't know what is happening. I mean, it's 4:30 on a Monday morning. Not on a Monday morning. Monday afternoon is what I'm trying to say. I want to try and cross this, but I know that if I tried to cross... Everyone's just in the corner. What is happening? It's so strange. I mean, no one wants to really peek either. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't think the DBV is really going to... Why would you peek that? I mean, amazing dispersion on the move, as you can see. Like, hardly any bloom. Everybody's at the back over here in this corner. I should really be moving up to try and get shots on these people. Is anyone up there? Like, in that little tree? Ooh. There we go. Okay, the Leo one is up the top still. I'm going to try and shoot this T60O. I want to get some damage on him. I know the Leo will start shooting me, maybe even the E5. There we go, hello. One more shot in, please. Lovely. That makes it 4.7. Now I can just back off from here, and then hopefully... Oh no, the Leo died. Okay. I mean... I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea what's happening. But I hope that's a good enough showcase of this tank. Yeah, the gun's good, but I don't know how it plays in this matchmaking, if I'm honest. Apply. Most of the time, I'd rather play a Leo 1. That's my opinion on the Concept 5.